Please be seated. Wake up. In the gospel today, Jesus tells the disciples, "Peace be with you." Jesus showed his followers his hands, his feet, and his side. And he again said, "Peace be with you. As the Father has sent me, so I send you." But that is not the phrase that I hear Jesus saying to us today. Now, a few years ago, Sue and I were in Lima, Peru for Easter. Susan wasn't feeling well, so I walked down to a church for the Easter celebration. Now, I could not understand a single word that was said. I mean, I barely understand English, much less anything in Spanish. During one of the two sermons, as far as I could tell, there were two sermons, a voice said to me, "Don't speak about me, speak for me." I looked around and I was surrounded by mostly women and children. And I heard the same message several times. Don't speak about me, speak for me. Every time I looked around and there were no men there. So again, I say, wake up. I am risen and I am with you. Do you not see me? I am here all around you. I am on the wood on which you walk and on which you sit. I am in the roof above your head. I am in the stones of the walls. I am in the birds you hear singing and the animals all around us. I am in the air you breathe and in the water you drink. I am in the food that sustains you. I am in your neighbor. I am within you. Do you not see me? Wake up. I gave you all of creation to show beauty in your life. I have given you the birds of the air, fish of the sea, and animals and creatures of the earth. I give you food to eat to keep you strong and healthy. I have given you clean air to breathe. I have given you clean water to drink. I have given you all that you need. But what have you done with my gifts to you? Wake up. Earth Day began in 1970 by Senator Gaylord Nelson from Wisconsin. By the end of the first year, that movement led to the creation of the United States Environmental Protection Agency and the passage of other first-of-their-kind environmental laws, including the National Environmental Education Act, the Occupational Safety and Health Act, and the Clean Air Act. And 2 years later, Congress passed the Clean Water Act. A year after that, Congress passed the Endangered Species Act, and soon after, the Federal Insecticide, Fungicide, and Rodenticide Act. These laws have protected millions of men, women, and children from disease and death, and have protected hundreds of species from extinction. Wake up! I think that Earth Day movement also continued to separate the care of the environment away from the church's responsibility. We could assign our responsibility to care for creation to another organization. One more thing that we can remove from our responsibility. For the next 35 to 40 years, the church talked little about God's creation. In fact, it's really only been the last 5 to 10 years that creation care has begun to be important again in the Episcopal Church, and I would say in all churches. In fact, it has been less than a year that the Diocese of Milwaukee has taken a stance by creating the Commission on Creation Care. We have lost the ability to live in relationship with all of creation. We have failed to see how our lives have caused the extinction of thousands of species. the degradation of the environment, and pollution of the land, air, and water without thought of the impact on all living beings, including ourselves, but especially the poor and the people of color. Wake up! The plastics we use are killing the sea life, the birds and mammals. They eat the plastic which fills their stomachs, and they starve to death. We chase them out of their homes to take away their food because we want more space for ourselves. We dump pollution into the air, the water, and land because it's easier and cheaper for the companies than doing what is right. Our lives should not be about what is easier, what is cheaper, what I want. Our lives should be about doing what is right, what God has called us to be. Wake up! Now, my passion for caring for the world does not come from self-preservation. It isn't to fix things so that I might live a longer life, or that my great-grandson can expect creation to look like it is now, but from the deep love of God and a connection to His creation. Now, I'm far from perfect. There is so much more that I could be doing, and I'm working on it, one step at a time. Jesus has told us that our faith is not a destination, but a journey. I continue to pray that Jesus keeps me walking, learning, experiencing, and heading down the right path. Wake up! Where are you on your journey? Are you continuing to walk, no matter how slowly, or have you stopped? Are you walking with others, or by yourself? Are you continuing to study, pray, and meditate, or do you already know it all? Do you know where the two places are in the service every Sunday we confirm our connection with creation? See if you can find them. I am sure most of us say it without even thinking about what we are saying. We have said them so many times that we say them without thinking. That is a problem with using the same service all the time. We get too comfortable and we don't think about what we're saying. Wake up. What are you doing to care for God's creation? How are we seeking justice for the earth and for our neighbors? What are we doing that is making a difference in the world? What are we willing to do? Wake up! I am risen, and I am with you. Do you not see me? I am here all around you. I am in the wood on which you walk and on which you sit. I am in the roof above your head. I am in the stones of the walls. I am in the plants and flowers. I am in the birds you hear singing and the animals all around you. I am in the air you breathe and the water you drink. I am in the food that sustains you. I am in your neighbor. I am within you. Do you not see me? Wake up!